One, two, three. Okay, I guess I'm live, and today's stream will be suffering. Partly because I don't even have the setup required to do what I'm doing. I have zero information on even what I'm doing. So yeah, there's going to be tough battles. That being said, apparently I don't need to get a lot of points because this game is dead. Also, I have some problems with my client, it just keeps disconnecting me all the time for no reason. So this might take a while. Okay, anyway, before I dox my friends, go out of here. And yeah, today I'll be doing dual randomness ranking plus. It's been a very long time since I cared at all about rankings. I also don't have TPS, which basically every modern content requires you to have TPS, and I don't have her. Hello, Aim, how are you? Yes? What do you mean, yes? Also, this character right here on my screen right now might be related to a certain incident that happened on my stream. I will not comment further. Thank you for the pets though. Also, speaking of swap, we can look at the skins currently available, because why not? I think it's like summer skins, which is always nice. It might be her, yes. Ah yes, summer skins. I don't really have enough tokens to want to roll on any, but these are nice skins regardless. These are very nice skins. I was thinking it was from Pokemon. Okay, I think I know which one you are thinking. I guess they look kinda somewhat similar, but no, it was not from Pokemon. Okay, so I guess first of all, figure out my teams. I have some reference, I guess, to more or less what I should be making. Can I go to Armory, remove equipment from everyone? I expect this stream to take a while. I might have to end it without microphone. Back then, ranking maps will take you about like 12 hours. I think this one should be doable in 4 hours. I play Azurvine, and damn, the new ships there, yeah, they are very cooked. I don't know how China even allows it. There's going to be some power level I'm going to be doing, because I don't really have a lot of the things I need. 36 for 16. Then my single copy of TPS. The nice thing is that the reference I'm using doesn't use any duplicate dolls. And that is very good, because I only have one P10C and she's like super good. And I should have more, but I just kind of didn't play the game enough in the past few years. Then these two, which I have never used, and I'm pretty sure there's better solutions to this, but they're like budget options. I've never used them before, so I guess it will be fun to finally play with them. Oh my god, don't tell me the client already died. Thank you. I have no idea how even to build the egg one. Wait, is 416 really my only DPS? Am I supposed to do something weird like them in the back? Oh, no way. How the fuck do I set up this deck one? I guess I can just figure out later, maybe like this? Nah, this is still too weird. I guess I'll just copy from the video later. It doesn't have to be correct now. But I'm very curious how this is supposed to be set up. A Susi game? This is not as Susi as the second one. This is the Girls Front 1. The second one is far more Susi. Have you played Girls Front 1 too? I do play it. I had a stream very recently doing gacha moves, and I made a PowerPoint presentation talking about the new titles. I still have it saved. Give me 1 second. So it was season 75. Yeah, so I made this PowerPoint presentation to talk about all the new titles on stream, and like their legacy as a real life weapon, as well as talking about the artists from the first game, talking about how they functioned in the first game, how they were used, all that stuff, just showing random art, showing all the skins in the first game. And I guess not with CZ75 or MP5, but with Springfield, I talked about the voice actor because she's very famous, I would say. Bruh, it was a fun stream. I want to do more like it in the future. Okay, here's one title that I don't have, so good question how I will be playing it instead. Anyway, choosing Coalition Forces. We're using Agent, Scarecrow, and Alchemist on the third one, or fourth one. Fourth one can be any. I'm very tempted to do this one. Summer Architect. Yeah, it was a low effort PowerPoint. Then third team will be Scarecrow.
見返りに勝率を上げてみせましょう。
One Manticore. Two snipers like this. Is that a Prowler? I don't think it's a Prowler. What the fuck is that? I can't even identify the units in my reference sheet. Oh, I think it's this one. And this is a machine gun and shotgun heavy team. With one unit that I can't even identify her, so that's also a problem. Where is the dork in reverse? Would be okay, she's right there. A lot of the units this guy is using are budget, and I'm sure I can do better, but since I haven't kept up with the game, I don't even know how to do better. FO12, high tier. I have higher level versions of them. What the fuck is that? Is that a handgun? I think I have a suspicion who that is, but I'm not completely sure. I don't know anything about that game, about GF2 or 1. Honestly, I don't even know anything about GF1 anymore, even though for 6 years I was like top 100 in this game. Okay, I have a suspicion this is the doll, but it's probably not. Okay, this is the problem. I don't know what the doll is in this image. Maybe I'll just figure out by looking later into the video. Both? Oh, the second one is more simple, it's just... what's the name of that game? XCOM? XCOM, but with cute anime girls. This one is a little bit more complicated, so instead of explaining, I guess you can just watch what is happening. It's going to take a while because first I'm just setting up teams. Maybe I should have done that off stream. No, this is a Jagger Swap, and then one Dragoon. And one Shark. Do I have even any Shark? The best unit ever. Hello Mips, how are you? Welcome in. Everyone please go follow Mips, amazing variety VTuber. He used to be very competitive in Master Duel, he still streams Master Duel sometimes. Very fun, plays a lot of really fun decks, very knowledgeable about the game. And makes me very happy to see him on my stream. He has been following me for a very long time actually, since YouTube times. Then, do I even have this one with a web up? Kinda. Okay, so this T64, she was like super bad back then, but apparently nowadays she's like super strong after the remodel. So I'm going to need to power web her. Then we use one webly. Really like this webly skin. One the ringer, one Kawiku. Wait, that's not the ringer, that's Colibri.
今回は力を尽くします。
Then instead of Ribi, it's Kawiku. Mips also has a really relaxing voice, so I'm sure you will enjoy him for that. Very iconic, very...
風紀に関しては
I don't know how to put it. Very... You will not forget his voice.
なんだって私はグリフィン1厳しい風紀委員なんだから。
Okay, this looks fine. So M4A1 used to and still is kind of the protagonist of this game after yourself as the main character. She is also extremely powerful. Or at least used to be. I think nowadays even her used to be power creeped. But almost every TDO in the game you can have duplicates. M4A1 is a character that until very recently you couldn't duplicate her. And since she is so strong, it always meant that you had to choose very wisely how to use her, since you cannot use her in multiple teams. Did you try the horse curve game yet? Nope. Unfortunately, the new game from Cygames that I've been on is Shadowverse. I don't have like the time management to play two new games at the same time. Like, I've always been about focusing on few games instead of trying multiple. And well hard. Okay, this team is also going to be very good because it uses the Scar Sisters. Well, I've used Scar Sisters before, I've never used them in ranking. So this will be my first time ranking with them, I guess. Horse game is fun. I've watched some gameplay. It looks cool. The characters are cute. Okay, the guy I'm copying this from is using like extremely budget fairies. Okay, I'm using Noel. Definitely don't want to use Noel. Noel is like just a dummy. Who is that character? 4-star. I think it's an assault rifle. I'm pretty sure I have her, just never used her. Yeah, this one. This has to be like a budget, no? Assault rifle. Is this like a assault rifle off tank? That would be very interesting. Our enemy units have the corresponding stat reduced. Okay, sounds interesting. I don't know if this is like a budget choice or if this is legit. After attacking, okay, I think I can cut her. I can use instead Babushka. That's a 4-star. Where the fuck is she? Excuse me? Okay, right here. It looks pretty fun. I don't know about iconic. I think it is. I think for the rest of my life I will never forget about your voice. Very calming. This looks very good. Teammate is just Alchemist.
今日は死ぬにはいい日だ。そうだろ?
I think 2 Nemeom, 1 Manticore, and 1 Jaguar. don't even know how to set them up. Like, the only ones I want to tank with, I guess, are these two. The Manticore and the Alchemist. Only two more teams left. Okay, we got some MP5 action. MP5 being exactly one of the new characters in GF2 that I talked about in the slideshow. And I'm pretty sure this isn't optimal anymore either, because I can just use Swami. Swami just... It's the best tank in the game at this point, like no contest. She just takes no damage while doing significant area of effect damage herself. There's basically no reason to use anyone else if you can. Anyway, that's K5, which I have not used the mod. I don't even know if I have the mod. Yeah, I don't have it yet. So this character used to be bugged, and I wouldn't be surprised if she's still bugged. But I might situated on her tabs with effects depending on their type, blah blah blah. So the bug is that, for example, she's supposed to buff every square that is blue, the characters that are sitting on them. But if you move the character in the middle of the battle into the middle of two of the squares she's supposed to buff, that character will get the buff multiple times. So if it's like this, it will get the buff twice. If it's like this, it will get the buff 3 times. This buff existed for a very long time, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's still in the game. Or this bug, I mean. AK-15, which sadly I never got to use the remodel, but it's also supposed to be very unique and very powerful. You can see that there's a lot of text. There's more text in these two skills than a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Like, not even the longer pendulum cards can compete with this. Normally text is much smaller. Let's see some example. That's probably pretty small. Okay, a lot of these newer units have a lot of text. I can't find another one. I guess the first skill on this one is pretty small. But a lot of skills are just buff stats by X% for X duration. Use one S12. S12 is a Tidal that used to be very weak, and then at some point she got her remodel and she became one of the strongest units for night battles. Okay, how the fuck do I use Ribi and K5 together? Guess something like this? It's still very scuffed. It's so scuffed. I have no idea how to set up this team. Okay, what are the most important buffs? Probably K5. I imagine K5 is far more important than the tabs from MP5. Okay, I see how it is. I'm pretty sure this has to be the solution. Okay, last team will be... Okay, this is the problem. Until now it has been all budget units, and I'm like super fine with that. This team is not using budget units. This team is using a Tidal that is very strong and I don't have. So I'll have to figure out a different solution. Probably Spats 12, which is not being used yet. What the fuck is this Tidal? I don't even know. Maybe it's actually doable without all of these units, even though it's going to be very difficult, and I'm probably going to give up at some point. Because I don't even have to try hard so hard. The game is basically that you can get to top 100 with half as much points compared to the first placement, which is huge difference. Okay, one shotgun, one of these. Who do I use for the last unit? I don't know if the remaining dog is a shotgun, machine gun, or handgun. Let's see if I can recognize the art. Okay, it's this one. Are you supposed to be a budget unit or are you supposed to be actually good? Find out the enemy unit with the highest current health points while also summoning air support that deals 6 instances of 60% damage per second. Okay, what the fuck is that? While this skill is in effect, MG15 will not reload when attacking the same target until she switches to a new target. Wait, does that mean that she has infinite ammo? Because that does sound very powerful. Okay, even if she's a budget unit, she sounds fun enough for me to want to try her. That being said, there are other units that have a very... How do I say this? They have a lot of meaning to me, like this one. And I know that she got buffs, so I kinda want to try them. I might be trolling and I might not be able to do it at all because of this choice, but I kinda want to use her. Wait, do I not have our special equipment? If I don't have our special equipment, then I cannot use her. Let's see, maybe it's obtainable from here somewhere. This is just basic equipment. Okay, if anyone sees PKP, please tell me. That's PPK, not PKP. Yeah, this is sad. I don't have the equipment that makes her good again. Okay, maybe it's in this package. Already have that. Already have this one. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have access to her vast equipment, which is needed for her to basically be really good again. In that case, I guess I don't open anything and figure out later what to do. I wonder if this one is still decent too. Probably is, since if Cord is still good, then this alpaca is probably still good as well. Okay, I guess I'm power leveling the other one. It was 4-star machine gun. There you go, you are max level. You are max affection. Okay, I think client is connected, need to relaunch it. There's still one character I need to find out who she is. On team number 4. I guess I don't have to know until I actually deploy her. I'll be copying a video for the house. Because these haven't had 3 ranking maps, different ones. And the final score will be your best score on each of the different ranking maps. Now they're doing the rerun. And for the rerun, there's only one map. They chose to rerun a map that isn't good. Like, there's no RNG in here. There's no decision making. You can literally copy paste a route. Now the skill, very important. Hopefully I have enough resources for all these teams. I might just not have. This one, for example, I should probably use another copy of Suomi instead. Whatever, who cares? It will be more fun to learn to use all of these dogs that I never had a chance to use. I have a feeling it's not going to work out and I'm going to crash out and regret my decisions, but hey, who cares? I can use any fairy, so it's probably going to be a parachute. I have plenty of parachute to spare. Wait, what? Is she only... She's mod 2. I need to upgrade her further to get her unique equipment, which I don't know if it's important or not. Then you're going to need night vision. Everything else should be fine. I can wait on giving ammo to handguns, they're not supposed to do damage. I can figure out later how can I distribute it. I imagine these two will be using evasion exoskeletons, but I'll figure it out when the video deploys them, I guess. Okay, team number 2 has to use 2 Numium, 1 Manticore, 1 Jaguar. Okay, that's the problem. I only have 1 spare Numium, so I'll use 3rd Manticore instead. Hi Miku, long time no see. Hello Arthur, how are you? Good games, thank you for the duels, Erwi. Or Erwir, I mean. Today I am playing junk games from my past. This one uses the Beach Fairy. I can already tell this team is going to be going through very difficult battles. Need to power level this one. Skill is already level 10, that's nice.
これじゃ敵どころか竜だって竜だってたまには竜だって竜だってたまには群れを作るもパルクール同好会実現間近彼女たちがみんなそっくりなのは
Make sure I actually enhance the T-Dolls I'm using. Because if I level up but don't go to the screen, then they still have their older stats. Like, it's like I didn't even level them up.
いい気分鱗もツヤツヤだこれで姉さんも安心するよね期待に応えてみせます
I wonder if I can shove in these new characters as well. What did you do again? For the duration of this battle, all our units constantly afflicted with a debuff that reduces their accuracy by 80. Okay, I don't think that's something I want to use. Wait, hold on. I have one more pair of Scar Sisters that I didn't remember. I 100% should be using them. They're just too strong not to use. New doll. This is Girls Frontline 1 and... so I played this very seriously for 6 years. And then I quit the game. I was kinda burnt out from the game as well as kinda not in the best mood from in real life stuff. So I had to take a break for 2 years and a half. And now I'm back and I'm kinda struggling to come back to the game and be as much of a tryhard as I used to be. But hey, today I'm going to be ranking... Wait, I have this character. So I can actually use one of the characters that the How Time Coping is using. Also, there's one problem with my client, it just keeps disconnecting for no reason. Okay, fine. I did not disconnect.
これなら衝撃に満ちたシナリオを綴れること間違いなしです。昨月の夜のごとく暗きもの。
Yeah, I guess I'm using that one instead of the Summer Architect. Could be the VPN. I actually cannot play this game with VPN. If I try to play with VPN, it doesn't even connect.
ほう、私に中盤の主役を任せたいと賢明な判断ですわ。
Okay, what else to do? I guess give them equipment. This one might actually want different ammo, so almost every time this is the right ammo for shotguns, it reduces damage taken. Their purpose is just tanking. This shotgun in specific is kinda different. Maybe increasing her rate of fire and targets might be the choice. I guess I'll figure out later whenever the guy I'm copying deploys them. This is a 3 shotgun team, Jesus Christ. Don't we know which one is supposed to be the main tank? Are you using Vusax? This is Momo. I'll just type it. So this game used to be very clunky, and people had to do a lot of science figuring out which one is the best emulator, and this one kind of won. At least back then. Maybe nowadays other emulators are better. Just setting up my teams is going to take so long off the stream. Okay, Colibri, you want evasion? Same for you. It doesn't matter at the moment. And you probably want evasion as well. Okay, you want a parachute, but not this one. Actually, maybe instead of parachute, I could use more copies of Peach Fairy. But parachute has like super good aura regardless. Oh, Vil, how are you? Welcome in. Wait, where the fuck is the Swami equipment? Okay, right here. I'm missing something from Wellhud, which is kind of sad news. Maybe it's obtainable in those boxes from Eravir. Then there's 2 types of ammunition. Man, there's so much basic equipment that back then didn't exist. I don't think I want to use this one. I think night vision will still be better. And then ASL is one of the few characters that doesn't need night vision, one of the few South Rifles that doesn't need it for night battles. Because their skill after the remodel lets her just have 0% chance to miss. Gain perfect accuracy for 3 seconds. Okay, whatever fairy I give her has to have fervor. Fervor will keep the accuracy buff. This one. I don't know which accessories to give to AK-15 because she's weird. She can tank despite being a DPS unit. Again, I guess I'll figure out whenever the video I'm copying gets to this part. Anyway, K15, we need to max her out. Let's do that. K-Surge. Or K5, I mean. I guess I can put her in mod 3. Why not? Now keep in mind, this screen here, the neural upgrades, requires time-gated resources, very precious stuff that you can't grind for it, you can't pay for it, you literally just need to spend time in the game. Sure, let's do it for G36 as well, get her upgraded skin. And either at we start mod 2, where they get the new skill. Do I have a nicer looking skin for you? I do not. I really like these suits. Unfortunately, they weren't available for purchase back when I played. Secretary skin, there's some really good office lady skins in this game. Oh right, it doesn't even require fire control cord, so we can get her to mod 3 as well. Why not? We can unlock her newer skin. So I'm going to upgrade her further, which is not necessary, but hey, it gets me a new skin. I like getting new skins. Office lady and teacher skin are big. I'm not sure if there's a teacher skin. Maybe there probably is, but I'm just not remembering. Then go here. It's female as well. Every single playable character in this game is a female. Oh my god, I just realized I don't have the resources to max every equipment as much as I want. Yes, we can get a minimal amount of resources back from here. Why the fuck is this mod 2? Do I not have a babushka mod 3? No way. There's no way. 4-star. I do. So I'm just an idiot. Bonk. No idea which accessory to give to shotguns. They cannot use night vision, right? Wait, they can. Okay, then that's a no-brainer. No idea how much armor penetration I'm going to need for this map. Dun, dun, dun. Is everything ready? I guess just maxing this unique equipment. Then I can figure out what equipment is once as I copy the video. I'll still make sure everything is ready. I don't want to miss out on things. I guess you can have some more affection. What the fuck is this watermelon? Okay, I cannot show it anymore. Also, let's take a look at the skin I just unlocked. If my next is lava chicken, I will give it up. Holy shit, okay, that's crazy. That is fucking crazy. That's a 25% chance. The only thing we have to do is just making sure that everything is leveled. So, skill level 10. 10. 10. What about you? Do you have your skills leveled? Holy shit, you actually followed through. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. That's really all I can say. Who got the sub? Arthur! Very deserved as well. Arthur has been a very consistent viewer. Enjoy the emotes, enjoy the bongo. I wonder if I can use M16 on these teams, but I have no idea what is her hull, how good she is, that kind of stuff. Okay, there should be a ton of coalition units I need to max. Speaking of coalition, I guess I can do some gacha. If we get very lucky, we might get one of these bosses. I don't... Okay, wait, what? How did I not notice this yesterday? Okay, I have 25% chance, which is very small, of getting a very strong upgrade to a unit I'm using today. It's only 25%, it's very low. But if I hit the 25, it's going to be very good. Hey, William's got the 25% chance on the meme casino. Maybe I can hit this. Okay, and I failed, of course. Okay, let's keep going. Maybe the skip strat was not correct. I had to watch out the animation. There's still a chance. Or like, I could technically waste my limited resources on this, but I don't want to. The resources I'm using are like free to play and like not even free to play, even the ones I have started are free to play. The difference is that there are resources that you can keep forever. I don't understand what's happening in the game. Have you ever played Kantai Collection? Because that's the closest game to this one that I can reference. This basically isn't gameplay yet, I'm just fucking around in menus, preparing for the actual gameplay. No, it's a gacha, but a very old one. And yeah, for now I'm not even doing gameplay, this is just managing resources, preparing teams for the actual gameplay. The actual gameplay is going to be... Wait, what the fuck is this? I have no Sagnet Wither. Okay, proceed to formation. Do you think I do? I think most people in the chat, if not everyone, doesn't. Hopefully I can finish this soon and actually start playing. And then it will be easier to explain what's going on. It's female Gamba? There is a Gamba component. You know what? How about we do just a very small portion of Gamba? Okay, normally you don't want to hold skins unless you have a ton of tokens and can guarantee getting whatever you want. I'm going to do a single 10 pull because why not? Yeah, very small Gamba. Okay, chat, choose one of these banners to hold in. We have this one, which has this very cute skin. I would be happy about getting. And then I think one of these skins is like for one of the characters I'm going to be using, so that would be nice. Yeah, this one is for type 64, which I'm using today. Would be nice to get. Or we can choose between two editions of summer patches. I'm using this Tidal today, so that's nice. This is just a lot of skin, I guess. A lot of skin exposed, I mean. This girl is cute. I don't think I'm using any of this today. Yeah, to be honest, I'm personally not too interested in this banner.
トレーニングしましょう。
We can also do this one, and it's like every skin in the game that has ever existed. Maybe since I'm only going to do a 10 pull, this is the correct one. Okay, I'm going to do this one and hopefully get a skin. Even though, if I remember correctly, the average to get a single skin is like 1 in 5 10 pulls. I don't know. I don't remember very well. Okay, I'm doing it. Unless the client is connected and I have to reboot it. It's loading. Okay, we got it. No, you wanted to hold on the summer skin? Okay, I think this shining animation means we got nothing. Literally just furniture. What if we go again? What if I keep wasting my resources and skip strat? And we got nothing. How about I waste every resource I have until I get something? It's like you cannot get anything with these resources other than skins. I don't need them for gameplay purpose. Okay, that's a skin. Who is that? Okay, that's a very good skin. I like this skin a lot. We got an office lady skin, one of my favorites even. That being said, this character is not good gameplay wise. But there are good news. There are ways to use characters that are not good gameplay wise in this game. We can send her on logistics. And then she's like permanently farming resources. This was a good move. This was worth all the resources. Let's take a look at the character we just got. Can this be ordered by obtained? Perhaps? No, it can't. I can't believe they still didn't put all the filters here that exist on every other menu. For some reason, in this menu, there aren't as many filters as every other menu where you go through your armory. Okay, Hex 0. Oh my fucking god, I forgot to give her the skin. I forgot that you have to do that. Is this Chrono Trigger? I think it's Chrono Cross. Yeah, this is Chrono Cross. So, good enough guess. Where is Rex Zero? Do I even have her leveled up? I do have her leveled up. I guess we can take a look at her other skins. Oh yeah, this one is good too. Alright, give her the skin. He also gets glasses. Glasses for me is a big upgrade to many designs. His wife, this right there, she is Rex Zero. Should be a handgun, I don't know much about it. I love my work, I love my company, I can rest this out on. Let's work hard together, senior. I've made some tea, senior. Senior, please don't leave me working all by myself. The only reason I wouldn't go for some tea at the moment is that it's way too hot. I am a tea enjoyer. Okay, we gotta find her yet again. Okay, time to find out what damaged art for this skin looks like. Moment of revelation. Okay, this is more gunner than I thought. She literally is opening up her balls. I'm playing Exilium? I have to, yes. I want her in Exilium now. I can say that she was never too relevant to the story, so... And like, she was released very late into the game cycle. The game was already kinda dead, so... Don't get your hopes up. She's not too popular, unfortunately. Is she your type of girl? I can see why. Oh my god, we got another long loading screen. Thank you for not disconnecting me. Okay, let's keep checking if everything is ready. What is this? I guess go to here. What was up is good combination for sure.
それがただの思い込みだとしても
I guess I can check from here if there are any Tidal I'm using without maxed skill. The answer is no. What about Coalition? For Coalition, the answer is it's complicated because these menus are kinda bad. Anyway, weapon enhancement. Who are we using? We're using this one. This one has to be maxed. Rest in peace resources. We're using this one as well. For sure, has to be maxed. What card is zero? She is 4-star. She was released in an event, so she's not permanently available, but sometimes they do make her farmable. I'm using a webway, so yes, I want to max her cape. What else? What else needs maxing? This one. Hopefully I have enough resources to actually do the map. AK-15 looks very good. Wait. Okay, I don't have enough builds to enhance it, but I can just use this instead. Like I'm playing Dark Knights just for counted. I actually played Dark Knights for a bit and then sold my account. And like, I like the game, Tower Defense is pretty cool, the characters are great, but I don't know, I just couldn't play too many games at the same time. Also, as a piece of trivia, the director of Ark Knights used to work for this game before he parted ways with Mika Team to make Ark Knights.
私に会いたかった
Yeah, I sold it to a friend. Where do I want to go next? I want to get more resources from here. Want this, and I want universal parts to max my equipments. I also tried to sell my Girls Frontline account, but here's the thing, I tried to sell it for way too high because this account had too much sentimental value to me. So of course nobody wanted to pay way too much for a random dead gacha account. And at the end of the day, I'm happy I didn't sell it. Because yeah, it just has too much sentimental value to me. Like, look at all these girls that I spent way too much time obtaining and grinding. Why the fuck would I throw this away? Yeah, I think if I manage to sell it, it will actually depress me. Are they closing down the first game? They are not. It was closed down on China for a couple of months. But they are not closing the game, even though they supposedly say that the main story has been finished. They're still expanding it through minor events. And in China, they actually released the PC client finally. So while here, I still have to play through an emulator, which is very annoying. Did I get to max this? Answer is I did not. Now calibration. This gives me accuracy. I don't need accuracy for her. She don't show the important. She's a damage unit. The stats are very good. Oh my god, I see my resources going down and I'm not happy about that. Come on, please just max. Thank you. This one should be very helpful to max. Okay, let's do like 3 halves on here. I see 3 halves and I did like 10 already. Okay, this is fine. I don't need to max it. Even though the stat upgrade is nice. Let's do 3 halves because the first 3 are cheap. Okay, got this maxed. The game storm has finished. The girl did him dirty. What else do I need to max from here? Maybe nothing. Apparently nothing. Okay, good. So yeah, it should be good to actually start playing. And there are a couple more things I need to do for my team. But I don't have to do them now. I can do them as I copy the video I'm copying. Alright, let's go for some actual gameplay. Game story. Well, it's kinda not finished actually. Because there's also Girls Frontline 2, which is set in the future. This stage? Okay, I don't need to read that. Or maybe I should, because maybe there are some cool changes to the map. Okay, if I remember correctly, this is like a 4-turn map. And I basically just need to kill as many enemies and do as many side objectives as possible within the 4 turns. Wait. Okay, never mind. Let me mute this. Where do I put the video I'm copying in? So that I can copy it without interrupting the stream or whatever. Okay, I can see the guy team right now. I'll be drunk on oxygen again, aren't we all? I heard Shikikan had a tidal wife in the first game that wasn't Groza. But the office lady we met in Exhibit, not really. That is not our wife. I mean, as a meme you can say that she's our wife, but she's not. That's more like the adopted daughter of our boss. Our real wife will be Wanazi, or also known as M4A1, which is this character. This character is like so much better as a main girl than Groza. Because the story kinda warps around her. She's very, very important to the story. She's also very powerful unit, very fun to use. But the one you are thinking would be the shop lady. Right here, we can see her on the right. Her name is Kavina. And we're getting a loading screen again. I want to just give her pets and show her skins because she actually has skins you can collect from in this game. Ooh, woo, 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 woo. Is that it's the girl? Yeah, that is Kavina. She's voiced by the same girl as what's her name? Kongo from Kantai Collection and Karen Kujo from Kiniru Mosaic. Maybe you know them. It's a very good voice actor, very genki. Oh my god, let me play the game, don't disconnect me. not the second one character. Okay, I think I have to reboot the client because I got disconnected for no reason. And I'm afraid this is going to be happening a lot. Also, is the music too low? I think it is. I think I can make it a little louder. Like this. Okay, go to the shop. I just want to show her skins. This one is my favorite where she gets to use our commander outfit. But she has a ton of them. So this will be default. Very iconic. Also, she was so happy in this game. She was so Genki. And then in the second game, she's kind of like a depressed single mother. Which is very sad to see. Then there's the skin. Not much to comment about it. Although, to be honest, she was at her happiest at the start of the game. Eventually, she has seen some shit. She is not the same girl she was at the start. She has been in war herself. The story is just very cool. I guess this is Christmas skin. Oh, this is from DJ Max collaboration. So if anyone knows Korean rhythm game, DJ Max has had a collaboration with this game. This skin is from that collaboration. And this is a newer skin, apparently summer one, that I don't have because I took a 2.5-year break from the game. So unfortunately there's one more skin that I cannot show. But yeah, this one is very good. But my favorite is this one. The commander outfit is just too iconic. Oh my god, did the game already disconnect me again as I try to add better? Apparently I cannot add pet Kavin or I get disconnected. But yeah, she is also very important to the story. She has been with us since the very beginning of the game. Also, she is a gold digger. That is a very important trait of her personality. I like how my Shadowverse account is cursed. Literally only one rainbow every... Oh, Jesus Christ. How many times has that happened? Okay, so for this team... Apparently there's a unique equipment for G36 that I don't have. So that's sad. I guess I'll be using a suppressor instead. Then you want a flare. I don't think I have enough flares. But the flares are like extras, you don't exactly need them. Where the fuck are the flares? Hello? Is it... where is it? Is it under special magazine? It is not. Okay, it's right here. I don't have enough of this for every kilo. So that's a bit of a problem potentially. These ones apparently want to use evasion skeletons. Wait, this is not a unique equipment. This is just a new basic equipment that I'm not even aware that exists. That's kind of fucked up. Is it a choke? It's not. Then what the fuck is this shit? Oh my god, that's like a new whole equipment that I'm not even aware of. Let's see, can I get it from these boxes? What OS to use? Windows 11. Okay, first of all, I can't even get it from here. Thank you, game. The only items I can get from here are like the old basic equipment, so I don't need them anymore. Okay, is there anything for G36 in here? Maybe, perhaps, please. The answer is no. Alright, I guess I'll have to deal with budget options. So that will be this. Which at least gives me evasion, that's better than nothing. Here I want this one. And this one. Wait, is it this or this? It's this for sure. Also, some of these units need to be maxed. I'm realizing now this one isn't maxed. Hello? Is the stream down? Should I upgrade to Windows 11? I think you should. If you don't, then you can use long-term service version of Windows 10. That's like a company version of Windows 10 that will be updated for like 15 years. I don't remember the exact number, but it's a very long time. You can also just use Linux, I guess, but that's kind of geeky. If you do use Linux, there's a lot of advantages, but you also will have a lot of trouble to do anything if you never used it before. There's way too many things that you need to do from command shell on Linux. Here very well and no frame down, good to know. Okay, I guess I gotta make sure all of these abilities are maxed as well. I don't want to, in the middle of the ranking map, realize that my units aren't maxed and that I cannot... I have to start over because of that. Five. Okay. And you can use more affection. Also, what the fuck is this watermelon? I have Ubuntu VirtualBox. It helps to navigate. Understandable. Okay, how many seconds do I give the game until I reboot the client? Okay, thank you. Now, third team will be using this one. As well as, I think this one. Yes. I think I already checked these units, but I'll double check because why not? It says already been scuffed. Let's increase the scuff. Okay, everything is good. Next one. Okay, I got the unit name I was missing. It is M240L and that is a machine gun. Question is, do I have her? Okay, now I think the music is way too loud. I smashed that watermelon into the concrete floor. Nice, nice. Watermelon is good. It's like potentially my favorite fruit. Okay, it's not. I prefer cherries, but watermelon is like super high. It's the top 5 at the very least. Okay, M240L. Do I have such a unit? I think the answer is I don't. That could be a problem. Who do I use as a replacement? Another card, maybe? I think either another card or one of these. Let me read on Google what she's supposed to do. M240L, Gertrude Vine. Or maybe it's like a 4-star and I just don't have her upgraded. No, she's originally 5-star. Obtainable as a drop in longitudinal strength, so that is an event I skipped. Because I was doing my break. Her ability is... At the start of battle, if there are more allies present than enemies, gain 50 points of chivalry. Each stack gains 1 point. Each point gains 1 damage and ARP. Oh, she removes debuffs? Oh my god, that sounds very important. She's not a parachute team. So she is not needed to remove parachute debuff, but she might be needed to remove other debuffs from enemies. I know this could be a problem. Let's just let's pretend it's not a problem, and then if it becomes a problem later on, then so be it. Also, here's a character that I would really like to see in Gertrude 2, but I don't know if she will come. I think if she comes to Gertrude 2, she will need a head design. Because in Gertrude 2, I think they are a bit more tame with things that are questionable. And she has some questionable symbols in her design. She's like, she has been in the game from the start and is very loved. She's coming. They're afraid of Wavis. She's not a Wavis, she's a short stack. You cannot see her from this. But yes, they are afraid of Wavis in Gertrude 2. And you cannot see it very well from this skin, the default one. But she's supposed to be a short stack. Also, she has an actual Wavis skin. Or Children Day skin, I would say. If the game lets me show, there it is. Very cute.
今日は子供にプレゼントをあげないと逮捕されちゃうぞ。何が知りたい？
Okay, we need to pick one. The right choice probably is Cord. Let's go with Cord, sure, why not? Wait, I already have Cord in the team. Then let's do the alpaca.
私の苦手な状況に遭遇しないといいのですが。まあ、めったにない。
This team might break the run. Because I don't have one of the characters potentially needed. Okay, we need as much armor penetration as we can get. I believe PDF files have reasons to be PDF files. Okay. Okay. Shotgun shells. And FO12 does use this shotgun shell, which is very unique. Most shotguns don't want that. That didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Team 5 needs... Which one is it? Wait, it's not this one, is it? No way. Maybe it is and I'm being an idiot. Huh? I'm going to need to double check some stuff. Okay, it's this one. That is correct. Equip. And this one. Now make sure everything is maxed. Of goods. This one is not maxed. I can whip you out of context? Oh my fucking god, you baited me. How could this happen to me? You can do that, bait me very easily, if this is how it takes. I am a very baitable person. Okay, so the reason this is taking so much preparation is that I'm basically doing 2 years and a half worth of catching up. Oh my god, now it's the video I'm copying that he's not loading. Come on, let me just copy these guy teams. Connection is fine, then why is this not fine? Hello? Okay. Oh, I need to max her too. This is extremely important. 100% I cannot skip on maxing her. This is potentially the most important character to max from today. Research. Go here. Tap 64. Now go back to here. This team is going to be so fun to use, I can already see it. Because M41 has... Okay, every single one of these characters is extremely unique and fun to use. This is probably going to be difficult for me to play, because it's been so long. And I think I'm going to have to micro every single character skill. But hey, it's going to be fun, I guess. I wasn't fast enough to flip it. I'm sure you can still go back and do it. If you want, if you are willing to put that much effort into it. Okay, missing resources, that is fine. I can still obtain them from here. Actually, I should be using this, but whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have some surplus resources. I have enough now. Answer is not yet. But again, I still have plenty of resources to get from here. Now this will be the remodel stories. I'm not going to be reading them. I'm going to be skipping just to obtain the resources I need. I need like 250. Plus 100. Then I guess I can read her own. Need just 50 more. Springfield? Yes, she is. Right there at the coffee. Not formation, it is research. Neuro upgrade. Max it out. She's going to get a new skin, but I prefer using the one I already have, I think. Like, this is very cute. But I think I prefer using the one I already had. With skipping war, like, just like I do whenever there is a new solo gate. Kuka is very young here. Okay, this is a Children's Day skin. Normally, this was her original art. And this is with her remodel. And then this is just my Children's Day skin. It's very cute. One of my favorite skins in the entire game. Then she has a billion skins. There's this. I guess this is kind of similar to her GF2 skin. This one has been in the game since the release, I'm pretty sure. She has a billion skins because she's just very popular and important character to the story as well. I'd smash that cat. Please don't do that. If you're going to smash a cat, please do at least with a cat, you know. There are plenty of those. Old skin is got here. It's very nice. I believe it's 5-2D2. Okay, if you're going to smash a cat like... where is it? This one. Okay, 1 second.
私に会いたかった。
Not this one in specific, because this one is mine. But if you're going to smash a cat, smash one like this. All of this can use regular ammo. I'm missing one equipment for Kawiku, apparently. Wait, what? Oh, the reference I'm copying doesn't even have the unique equipment for Kawiku. And neither do I, so that makes me very happy to know that I don't need it. Basically, this kiddo here, she's already very strong. She could be even stronger. But the reference I'm copying doesn't have her at full strength either. Never mind, I'm yapping, she doesn't have a second unique equipment. Okay, next one is this team. This is one of the most broken teams in the current game because both Tommy and the Scars are like insanely broken. And Smash Counts, if only I have one. Sad. Is there something here wrong? Technically no, it's that I'm using one character different. Then here I'm using Night buffs, both of them. Equip. Wait, what? I should also double check if everything is maxed. Maxed. This is going to be such a disaster despite all this preparation. Because I just know that the two characters I'm missing are going to be like super important. What is your unique skill? Initial cooldown of Port Shield is reduced to 6 seconds on top of boosting evasion. Also reduces damage intake. Oh my god, my doctor got even stronger. I love equipping out of context. What did you equip? Did you equip the one PDF file thing? Give me just one moment before I look at that. Grape is using regular ammo, that's so surprising. That cannot be right. Like, she scales so much from damage, why the fuck aren't you using this on her? I don't know, maybe the video I'm copying is using the wrong ammo on Grape, just to show that you don't need the best equipment. And maybe I'm going to be an idiot and copy him in using the wrong ammo. I don't care enough to do the research. Then you swap, which will be this ammo. Wait, not this one. It's this one with maximum, basically, of armor penetration. Okay, let me see what the fuck this is. Children Day skin, yes. Very cute. Okay, I see what you baited me into. Got my C6 this morning? What do you mean C6? Did you max Sabrina? Is that it? If so, then congratulations, that is very nice. Max Sabrina, nice. And now that we have Springfield, I think it's very good to have Sabrina maxed as well. Okay, I don't care about crit rate here, but I do care about the evasion. Alright, after wasting a billion resources and time, I should have everything ready, finally. Time to, despite all of this preparation, fail horribly at the game. Also, I guess we can listen to the game soundtrack for a bit. Let me see if it awakes some memories. Setting. Pause this. Also, I guess I can look at the ranking ladder. So, the ranking is going to end on, what's the name? On Tuesday. The maximum score is 236,000. However, the game is dead, so top 100 is not even half of that. Should be doable. Literally just because the game is dead. Then, is there anyone from here that I know? I'm sure there is at least one. Yeah, Mindbaster, I know him. Wallagax, I know him very well. I'm still in his platoon in Girls Frontline 2. And then the rest, well, there are some names I recognize, I never really talked with them. Is Dunk the real PvP? Okay, so basically there is one map, a very complicated map with very difficult battles, very difficult strategy. And then there's also some randomness, so you can't just copy most of them. This one in specific is poorly designed, so you can copy the route. And basically there's a time limit for it. And not time limit, there is a turn limit. And you have to get as much points by killing as many units with as with defeats. And also doing as many, how do I put it, side objectives as possible within the turn limit. Then whichever run is your best, your top score will be your placement in the ranking. If that makes any sense. So while you are not technically competing with another player inside the map, you are competing with another player to get your best run, find out your best strategy for the map, your best units. When the game was alive, basically how this will work is that before a major event, you will do theory crafting on the map. The community will kind of come together to theory craft the map and find out strategies and all that good stuff. And then during the ranking, you will do the map actually, try to get your best run, see what works, see what doesn't. Keep some secrets for yourself, because if you want to be the best, you don't want to share everything. Like, you want to share some things to theory craft together and brainstorm, but you don't want to share everything. You want to keep some secrets and an edge to yourself. Okay, anyway, let's do this, or attempt to do it. Again, this map is poorly designed and there's very little RNG, so I can copy almost one by one what someone else already did. Also, hello Cockroach. Cockroach Freedom. How are you doing? Is that Maxi Freedom reference? I'm playing Girls Frontline 1. It is a game that was very important to me in the past. Or at least I'm trying to do, because my internet is being very scuffed at the moment. Give me 1 second. Oh my fucking god, I cannot vote this video at all. Maxi for life, I fucking hate Maxi, I think everyone does. The fucking quiet time copying is in Korean, so that is some extra difficulty for me. Oh yeah, I forgot something very important. So, in a team, the first character of the team will be displayed in the map. So we need to pick our favorites. Favorite from here will be 416. Then here it's Coefficient Echo 1, so you don't get to pick. Okay, favorite from here. That will be FO12. It has to be M41, come on. M41 is my wife. Not anymore friend with Kaved. Maxi Father on must wait. Why Maxi Father? Here it will be Babushka. Here it's MP5, and here... Okay, here it has to be the janitor. We can tell from the ring that she's my favorite. This character used to be very weak for a very long time, and like she was the butt of our jokes for being so weak. And then when she finally got her remodel, she became very strong. And that made me very happy because she was always one of my favorites. Is Sabrina good here? She's another case of... She was okay before her remodel. Like, just okay, no reason to use her because there were units much better, but she was usable. And then after the remodel, she became good. Like, very good. Are there names based on guns? Yes, they are. And my client is connected, so I have to reboot it. But yeah, all of the character names here are based on guns. With XPs, put it on health, make sure I can keep up. Did it like Azurven? I guess that is one way to put it. Or more accurately, they did it like an type of action, which is basically what both Azurven and this game are copying. Facebook jump scare? Wait, was there one? What happened? Did I show something on stream that I shouldn't? Even though I don't even use Facebook, so I'm not sure how I called Facebook jump scare. Okay, so... God damn it, this is so fast. Echo 1 here. And then 2 here. What else? 3 here. I guess this is just deployed by order. This is something I didn't even talk about yet, but we have even more units than the ones I've been showing. These are like... it stands for heavy ordnance something. And it's like bazookas and things like that. They are support units. Right, they don't have to be... They just have to be near other team and they will be supporting those teams in every battle. Pop-up jump scare? Okay, anyway, 4 here, 5 here, so everything is in order, apparently. And the 6th one will be an agency. It will be Mark 153. Arming up when? We basically have up all this time, we were getting ready. Oh my god, this is going to be such torture because it just keeps disconnecting the client. At least now I know that I just need to... Okay, thank you. Okay, now resupply everything. This will take a while because the original video is like 1 hour and a half. I'm going to be copying it very slowly. And there are some difficult battles that I might need to repeat a lot of times or retry a lot of times. Especially considering I don't have 2 very important units. The difficult battles might not even be doable. Okay, so start. We are using this unit to blow up this hawk. Then resupply, I suppose, why not? So yeah, I have 18 action points, so I can move units in the map 18 times this turn. If I'm swapping them position with another one, it doesn't cost an action point. Okay, someone grabbed the bomb and I missed out on who? Who the fuck has the bomb? How had I missed out on something? Oh my god, this is going to be such a scuffed stream. My connection really isn't helping. Can you please let me watch the video? So if I was still tryharding, I would take a lot of notes before this, and instead of copying a video, I would be doing things through my own notes. I would also know the map myself, so I wouldn't be so dependent on the notes. Let me see if I can show you an example of notes that I'm talking about. So